Hey guys, welcome to a brand new Fright Friday. And today on the show, we're talking about Terrifier 2. Look at that. Yikes. Um, the weird thing about this movie is that, I saw people review it when it came out and they were talking about it. And I actually kind of got the creeps with this movie before I even watched it. And I know it's going to sound weird, but I was almost actually scared to watch it the other night. I've been I bought this about a week ago, and I've been kind of putting it off because I honestly been a little scared. I don't know, that character Art the Clown really gives me the willies, and the way people were talking about this movie, that it was ultra gory, over the top gore, really disturbing. So I just wasn't sure if this was going to be my thing. And if you've been watching my channel for a while, that I'm really not into real B, low budget stuff. If I watch horror movies, it's usually bigger budget stuff. But every once in a while, I make an exception. But I was kind of also sickly fascinated with this movie just because so many YouTube horror reviewers were just going nutty for this movie. So I thought I gotta watch it. I'm glad I did. I'm glad I have it in my collection. It is something. So we're gonna do a little deep dive on this movie. Um, welcome to the channel to all my new followers. Thank you for the likes and the comments to everybody, and follow me over on Instagram at Night Owl Video. And if you have any movie ideas you want me to review, leave them in the comments. I'm always open to checking out other movies I haven't seen or reviewing ones that I have seen but haven't reviewed yet. So this movie, Terrifier 2, came out last fall. It is a horror movie, make no doubt about that. Um, it was written, directed, edited, and produced by a person named Damien Leone, who also did Terrifier Part 1, as well as All Hallows Eve, which both feature Art the Clown. Are you scared of that guy yet? I almost, it's like The Grudge. I don't even like looking at the cover. But Damien Leone even did the special effects on this film. So this guy's clearly very talented and he has a clear vision of what he wants. And I like that vision. It's quite cool. So this is another one of those movies where I don't think as far as the actors go, I didn't find a lot of information about them, but it stars Lauren Lavera, Elliot Fulham, Sarah Voigt, and David Howard Thornton as Art the Clown. So the synopsis for this film is: resurrected by a sinister entity, Art the Clown returns to Miles County to terrorize a teenage girl and her younger brother on Halloween night. Kind of sounds like a familiar plot, doesn't it? But this one stands on its own. Trust me, trust me. So although Leone had secured the funding for the film through backers, he actually did an Indiegogo to raise more money to do, I think it's maybe one scene in this movie, a special effect. And so he aimed to raise $50,000 to do this special effect, and the Indiegogo ended up raising $250,000. So the effects in this movie, suffice to say, the effects in this movie are really good, really gory. This film was started in the fall of 2019, but because of the pandemic, it had to come to a grinding halt like so many other productions. It was filmed on a budget of $250,000 and it grossed $13.5 million. So this was a shock to everyone. Leone had no idea that this was going to be so successful. I think Terrorizer did okay, but nothing like this. This movie went just right out of the park. Following its release, there were apparently accounts of people fainting and also vomiting in the movie theater watching this film. That's kind of gives you an idea of how gory and extreme this film is. There's apparently a sequel in the works, which apparently Leone said could be split into two movies because he didn't want to do another 2.5 hour movie like this one. I think this has a runtime of 2 hours and 20 minutes. It's a really long movie considering it's a slasher, but apparently he's going to try to make the next installment a little shorter. So that wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing. This currently holds an 86% on Rotten Tomatoes, and that's a lot of reviews, actually. I think there's like 70 critical reviews or 70 fan reviews. It's people like this movie. The critics generally seem to like it, with the exception of the critics that don't like gore or like extreme stuff like that. But for horror fans and for horror critics, this movie was pretty well liked. My opinion, I would give this a 4.5 out of 5. My only complaint, which is very minor, is again the length of the film. It probably could have been more, like an hour and a half, an hour and 45. The gore in this is kind of a warning for people. If you don't watch a lot of horror movies, probably don't watch this because it is very, very extreme. The gore is really over the top. In fact, there were times where I kind of looked away. It was that intense. So this is like people getting ripped in half and like just really over the top stuff. So if you like that kind of thing, though, this is totally, totally going to be your thing. If you like that 80s real gritty gore kind of thing. I haven't seen a lot of movies like that in my lifetime, maybe like Maniac or maybe even Evil Dead or something like that, but this is like over the top. I don't know a lot of movies like this. I'm sure there's some horror fans out there who get the references in this movie to other horror movies, other gore movies, but I'm not used to watching this kind of thing, so it was a pretty intense experience for me. I thought the acting was really good, especially the lead. Really impressive for its budget. I mean, you can tell it's a low budget movie, but like the effects and the acting, the music was really good too. It's got kind of like a synthwave kind of soundtrack, which was really cool. I thought it really worked for the characters in the movie. I actually bought this on DVD a couple weeks ago, and I think I might have included it in one of my haul videos, but I did find it on Blu-ray, so I upgraded and just returned the DVD. This is the Blu-ray Collector's Edition. You may remember that cover from the DVD. I don't think, I mean, this is called a Collector's Edition. I'm not really sure why. It's not that fancy, to be honest. Here's the, I'll show you the cover here in a sec. So there's the front cover, as you've been looking at. Very spooky. Kind of cool artwork, though, eh? Very, like, 80s horror movie poster art. There's another shot of Art the Clown. If you don't like clowns, do not watch this movie. There's some more scenes from the film. Really creepy. It kind of at times gave me like a Nightmare on Elm Street vibe. Like Art the Clown could kind of like make things happen in your dreams or whatever. So I found that kind of cool. The special features are behind the scenes of Terrifier 2, extended Boo Crew interview, director's commentary, and fan art. So I did watch the behind the scenes. That was kind of cool. The extended Boo Crew interview is with the cast and crew, and that was like about a half an hour long, so I didn't commit to that yet. The director's commentary I haven't listened to yet. The fan art was quite cool, and you can kind of scroll through using your remote control to see people's artwork of this film, or this character, I should say, Art the Clown. So let me know what your thoughts are on this film. I'm going to have to be in a really weird mood to watch this movie again, or maybe if I watch the first Terrifier again and decide to do like a marathon with that and All Hallows Eve. But yeah, this movie's really crazy. Again, a bit out of my comfort zone. I liked it. I definitely enjoyed the film, but a little long, and maybe some of the gore was just a bit too much for me. But like I said, if you like gore and that stuff, like this is totally gonna be your jam. So check it out. Let me know what your thoughts are on the film in the comments below. Give me the thumbs up if you like this review. I'd really like to hear other people's thoughts on this film, or this, I guess it's now going to become a franchise. There is a third movie in the works, like I said. which will probably get an actual budget, I'm guessing, based on the success of this. And follow me over on Instagram at Night Owl Video. And until next time, I will see you at the video store or at the thrift store or out and about, or maybe at that laundromat where Art the Clown washes his clothes. That would be spooky, wouldn't it? Take care of yourselves. I'll see you next time. Bye.